بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم ربنا زدنا علما. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Another episode about the cosmic wonders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today we are talking about the hiding and camouflage of the animals as a sign to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, to introduce this series, let me talk about it a little bit. The signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are guides to Him, because whenever you see something amazing, you will know that the one who made this amazing thing is a smart guy. Now, when you see these creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we directly understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. However, the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are of two types. The juridical signs, which is in Quran and Sunnah, the Sharia, the legislation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the laws, and so on. There's one sign. The other type of sign is cosmic signs, which is the topic of this series. Introduction to this episode, to say that soldiers in wars, they wear clothes that will hide them depending on the area where they are fighting. So if they are in the desert, they will wear clothes which is same color of the desert. If they are in jungles, they will do the same thing for their clothes and their cars and so on, even their tents. This is actually copying what the birds and a lot of animals is doing a long time ago. Allah taught them this subhanahu wa ta'ala, so these animals are doing this long time ago. So the hiding in here from enemies, even the bird in the sky, he can know if there's someone watching him or seeing him. So he will act upon that, as he, subhanallah, was given some way to understand that and benefit from it. One example is, or the first example is the weasel. Weasel is a strange animal that in summer his skin will be covered with hard brown hair. This hard brown hair will allow the air to come inside to touch his skin, so it will be cooled down. But in winter, he will have a white fur, which is going to be covering his body, so he will have warm, and also because if he is living in the area where there is snow, nobody can see him because he have the same color, which is the white color. So subhanallah, in the summer with a color and in the winter with a color. So this is really a great sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second thing is the animals' tails. What about them? Have you ever asked yourself, what is the secret behind that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created animals with tails, not human beings or any other creature? What is the benefit of that? What job these tails are doing for the animals? The fact is that this tail is actually sending away the animals which going to eat or catch or kill this other animal with tail. So when the weak animals are running away, they are using their tails to make the other animal which is trying to kill him lose the way. So he'll watch the tail moving around, so he will not jump on the body, but he will jump on the tail, so they are safe. Also, the tail is of course used to send away the insects or the flies which is bothering this animal. Have you ever seen a red elephant? If a hunter in Africa told you that he have seen number of elephants with red color moving in front of him, don't think he is lying or he's imagining. Because the elephants, when they run away from the hunters, they intentionally go to the area where there's a lot of dust. So this dust, they will move it around so it will cover them, so the hunters cannot see them easily. And definitely the dust in here will come on top of their bodies, so their bodies will be taking the color of the soil they are running on. So maybe you can see them red, you can see them yellow, you can see them different colors, because depending on the area where they are running on. What about hiding smell or no trace? That's for the fox. Fox is a fox. Very tricky. Fox, when he is in an area where the hunters are using the dogs to catch them, they do a trick, a very strange trick, to hide its or their smell or their way where they are running to. One of these tricks is to jump on top of sheep or goats in their backs and stay there for a long distance, then move away. Why? The dogs in this case actually following the fox through the smell of his feet, which is in the ground. When there is no feet in the ground, no smell. So he ran away from the dogs with this strange trick. Subhanallah, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him this such thinking. Okay, what about the final one, which is lazy female? Lazy female? What does that mean? It means that there is a small bird called cuckoo. This cuckoo, the female, doesn't like to stay like other females on digs and this and that. No, she is a feminist. She wants to run away all around. So what she does is that when she is ready to lay eggs, she doesn't put it in her own nest, but she goes to some other nests for other birds like robin, like sedge warbler, or white throat, or wagtail, whatever bird. And when she go there, she put an egg similar to the egg of that bird. Subhanallah, how did she does that? Allah knows. And not only this, but she takes one of the eggs of this bird, because she knows that the birds who is having this nest with these eggs, they will count. They lift the nest with 4 eggs, then okay, they find 5. Then they will know that there's something wrong in here. So what she does, this cuckoo female bird, she takes one of the eggs of the other bird and put instead of it her egg. Now she's putting so many eggs, it could be up to 20 eggs, okay, in one season. And when she does that, khalas, she goes. She doesn't have to stay on top of these eggs or go and find food for the newborn birds and so on. Khalas, she finished. She has done her duties. All of these are actually signs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open our eyes and hearts to see His great signs. اللهم أنر بصائرنا بنور الإيمان بآياتك العظيمة واجعلها حياة لقلوبنا والله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خير for watching and share to share. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.